The grain between seconds. The first thing everyone notices is the lines. Endless, tight, looping lines like fingerprints pressed by something that never had a hand. They bend, overlap, tangle, and choke each other, forming vine-like paths that don't seem to obey left or right. When I traced them with my eyes, they moved not, sliding, not crawling, but remembering. The shapes weren't random, they were roots, timelines braided together, stitched by something patient and very bored. I learned this on a Tuesday. Every Tuesday at exactly 3:17 a.m., the drawing changed. Not visibly, no jump scares, no screaming faces, but the spaces between the lines grew deeper. If you focused hard enough, you could fall into them mentally, like slipping between seconds that didn't belong to you. The first time it happened, I blinked and found myself older. Just 5 minutes older, but I could feel it in my knees and in the regret I hadn't earned yet. The second time, I went backward. I recognized my childhood bedroom immediately, but the walls were wrong, drawn in those same looping lines, vibrating softly. The vines from the artwork wrapped through the room, pinning moments in place. My younger self sat on the bed, staring at a piece of paper. The same drawing. That's when I understood. The artwork wasn't predicting time travel. It was causing it. Each line was a decision never made. Each knot was a regret revisited too many times. The thicker paths were people who kept coming back. I tried to stop myself. I shouted. I shook the room. But the lines tightened, pulling me forward, then sideways, then into a year that smelled like dust and burnt coffee. I saw versions of myself crossing those vine-like timelines, brushing past each other, never making eye contact. One of them mouthed, "Don't follow the brown lines." Before unraveling into static, I followed the brown lines anyway. Big mistake, huge mistake. They led to a future where the drawing was framed in a museum, labeled unknown artist, date disputed. Visitors complained it made their watches stop. One guard aged 10 years during a single shift. Another guard aged backward and asked where his mother was. I touched the glass. Now I exist in the space between the lines. Not dead, just badly scheduled. I write this by riding the grain of time, hopping Tuesdays and Thursdays like stepping stones that haven't decided if they're solid yet. If you ever see a drawing like this, don't trace it. Don't photograph it at 3:17 a.m. and definitely don't sign and date it, because the signature you add might already be mine. If you enjoyed slipping slightly out of time with me, join me every Tuesday and Thursday for a new story. Same timelines, mostly different outcomes. And yes, I promise next time, I'll try not to get stuck inside the artwork again.